You're listening to the Dre Area Sports Show, live on YouTube and X. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe.
Towards the end of the show here, I wanted to ask you, this is kind of a question that I asked, some content creators, big Niner fans. And I talked about this on my show this morning, but it was worded a little bit differently. So I'm going to ask you, Raj, what is your worst moment in 49er history in your life that you witnessed? Right now, there's kind of a lot of them. But what's the worst one that comes to your mind when you think of the Niners in terms of something bad?
There's so many of them, man. But okay, so I'm gonna say one that we've all. I bet you the chat's all gonna say Kyle Williams. I think that right there is the universal answer for everybody. Kyle Williams, right? That whole situation. The one that I saw personally live, that I witnessed with my eyeballs live, was the Jaquiski Tartt drop pick against the Rams. I was at that game, and we were rolling. I was like, oh my God, we punching our ticket. If we would have won that game, we win the Super Bowl. 100%. I 100% believe it. This man, Jaquiski Tartt, I don't know what you think. I was sick to my stomach. I wanted to throw up, man. I wanted to throw up. And then after that game, walking back to the car, the Rams fans chanting, oh my God, and taunting us. That was probably the worst moment in my 49ers history, in my 49ers experience.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
It was bad. We got in a fight. We got like people cussing out. You fucking idiot. I was like, you couldn't say nothing because Jaquiski Tartt.
Because you lost. So you're just like, shut up, you suck.
Yeah. Oh man, that was the one for me personally. But universally, I think Kyle Williams. I think most Niner fans will agree with that.
So Papa J said this earlier, but we had already ended the show. He says Crabtree dropping the ball in the Super Bowl.
Oh. Well,
when did he do that? I remember the pass from Kaepernick, and he couldn't even fucking get to it.
And
that was a horrible moment.
Harbaugh, I feel like never handing the ball to Frank Gore. Obviously, is one of those horrible moments. That was terrible.
That was horrible.
They tried to.
You know what? It's funny we talk about that because Larry Krueger broke that down so well about a year ago. Yeah. That Super Bowl loss. He's like, they had him on their heels. They were gassed. You had an old Ed Reed and old Ray Lewis. And then what do? They call timeout. And it gives them all the time in the world to okay, we're ready to go. Yeah. And they had him on the heels. I was dude, just keep going. That was a bad one. That one, I remember after he threw the ball, the Crabtree, and it was fourth down, and he didn't catch it. I remember just.
I was sick. That game made me so sick. Jacoby Jones and that guy had nightmares. I remember I turned off my phone. I said, don't talk. I left. I drove for like hours. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I come back, my phone. Oh, did I see the Super Bowl? Of course I saw the fucking Super Bowl. It's tough. I was sick.
Rob D says the last 30 years. Okay. I can't argue with that. Bowman getting injured and Greenlaw getting injured. That was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. Brock Purdy's first AFC championship. He would have diced up the Eagles. I think he could have won that game. Bebop. Go ahead.
Another one that comes to mind. They mentioned Crabtree. Richard Sherman intercepting the ball when Crabtree. You remember, that's why you're throwing the ball to a sorry ass receiver. I can't believe I didn't think of that one.
That was going to be mine. I was going to tell you that.
Okay.
Look, we've lost in the Super Bowl 3 times, and those were all fucking heartbreaking. But the game against the Seahawks in the NFC title game, there was so much bad blood between the Niners and the Seahawks. I don't think we've ever had that big a rivalry in the past 5-10 years. That was at its peak. Mm-hmm. And I remember Kaepernick throwing that ball on the run, and he hit Bolden for a touchdown. It was like, it was just so intense. And then Sherman tips it, interception, and they get in the fight in the end zone, and then he starts talking shit. Oh, I hated the Seahawks.
I remember I threw my remote, batteries exploded, turned the TV off. I was done. I was so mad. And then, of course, all day, the next day on SportsCenter, that's why you don't try me with the song. I was like,
it was just like salt in the wound, It was like,
oh my God.
And then the worst part about it was that, every time Kaepernick would throw at Sherman, he intercepted. Every time, even that game, deep down inside, you're like, God damn it, Cappy. Told you don't throw it over there. Why'd you throw it over there for?
You keep doing it every time.
He told you don't do that. Why do you keep doing that for?
I know.
He told you.
Right. He told your ass, man.
It was so horrible.
He gave him a warning.
It was so horrible. That one hurt the most because I hated them so much, the Seahawks, and then the way they won, all the shit talking. I was just like, and then they just went to the Super Bowl and they completely crushed the Denver Broncos. I was like, oh God.
I know.
And then, but you know what though, it was all worth it because in the end they played against the Patriots and they lost in the Super Bowl on that interception. That felt great. I was really happy about that.
I was like, oh, redemption. But then at the same time, I'm like, oh, fuck, why am I happy? Because we didn't win either. So.
We didn't win either. I swear to God, that was the one time where I was 100% a pure Patriots fan for that one night, and they won. We were dancing and like singing, like we won it, and we didn't. We just wanted to see them lose.
I was acting happier than the Patriots fans I know. They were like, "Are you New England fan?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm fucking Seahawks hater. They lost."
Yeah,
man.
they just the Seahawks talk so much shit to the Niner fans. Even Pete Carroll would talk shit. It was just like, I love seeing them lose. I love seeing them lose.
Yeah,
that
was a good one.
And then one that really hurt was Jimmy Garoppolo missing Emmanuel Sanders.
Yeah. Oh, that Super Bowl to the Chiefs was brutal, man. I mean,
that was a brutal one because they were dominating.
Tyreek Hill wasp play. After that, everything fell apart, and then you missed the pass to Sanders. Everything was just bad. That game was nasty. And then the last Super Bowl, I was at that Super Bowl in Vegas. When CMC fumbled, I was just like, oh shit, that was a bad omen.
Bad omen.
You go into overtime in the Super Bowl and lose. I was just like, gotta be kidding me. I mean, that game had me sick to my stomach. Plus, I mean, you buy Super Bowl tickets. It wasn't a cheap ticket. So
no, it wasn't like,
go home and knowing you just lost $9,000 and your team didn't win the Super Bowl is like, God damn, that was disgusting.
Those tickets are not cheap. And one way you can save money is if you go to SeatGeek.com and use promo code Dre Area Sports, you'll save up to $20 on your first purchase over at SeatGeek.com. So you could have saved $20 if you had done that.
$9K ticket, man. So I should have known. Next time I should have used your promo code.
Hey, that'll get you a beer, maybe.
Yeah,
we're also brought to you by Power Brand Systems. Use promo code 300POWER to save up to $300 on your first purchase at Power Brand Systems. They will design and build you a website for whatever your needs are for a small business, big business, YouTube channel, social media account. You need a website built, they will do it for you. And if you use promo code 300POWER, you can save up to $300 on your first purchase over at Power Brand Systems. You want to see what they can do, go to my website, which is nicotina.net. There are memberships available under Dre Area Sports, or you can simply just go to Patreon and join the Patreon under Dre Area Sports. That's another great way to support the channel. And last but not least, we're brought to you by BetUS. Use promo code Dre Area Sports, and they will match you up to 125% on your first 3 deposits over at BetUS. So definitely check those out. Raj, dude, this was a blast. We have to do it again sometime, man.
Absolutely, man. Hit me up. You got my information. Just hit me up, and we can definitely make it work. It was fun. I think we had a good show today. I was happy, and the ending. We're talking about depressing moments, but you brought me back in with the SeatGeek promo. I'm gonna have to do that. But let me tell you one last thing.
Yeah.
The other thing that pissed me off about that last Super Bowl we lost in Vegas. They didn't even know the damn overtime rules. Are you?
Oh, yeah, I know. They're like, why is it? What?
Check. Harvard grad. Oh, I didn't know the rules. No, you went to Harvard. You don't know the rules in overtime. You did not go to Harvard. What did you study? Cosmetics? Come on, man.
Oh my God. MSQ is questioning your Super Bowl ticket that it was sponsored.
Was not. I mean, I got money because I did like events and stuff, but I mean, I paid the money out of my own pocket. I mean, I probably made the money back pretty quickly, but yeah, I didn't get. Nobody bought my ticket. No sponsor said, "Here you go. Here's a free spot ticket." My buddy that I've known since high school, me and him are huge Niner fans. I went to the game with him, and so that was rough. That was a rough one.
And then we got Bebop saying we've had our worst turnovers in the Super Bowl. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, the Darrell Luter touching that ball, and it got the Chiefs right back in that game. That's what we absolutely didn't need to happen. And, of course, special teams fucked us over. Papa J writes, I'm going old school, but with that championship loss to Green Bay in the NFC Championship in 95, yes, that was brutal too. We would have won the Super Bowl. And you know what? That was a problem with those 90s Niners is that, like, there was always the Cowboys. There was always the Packers that were just a little bit better than us, and we couldn't get past them. And we'd always lose in the NFC title game. It sucked.
Always.
Obviously, look, there's plenty of great moments. The pick at the stick was a great moment. The touchdown to Terrell Owens against the Packers, great moment. Touchdown to Vernon Davis against the Saints, great moment. So there's plenty of big, good moments for the Niners. But
100%.
I just wanted to ask you about that. But, yeah. But, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I want to thank everyone who's in the chat. If you want to support the channel, you can do so by going to Patreon and joining my Patreon. It doesn't cost you a ton of money, just $3. It's all I ask. If you want to support the channel, or go to my website, which is nicotina.net, and there are memberships available under Dre Area Sports. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to our SF Niners, to Raj, because he's providing premier content all day long. At every hour, he's just posting it. Sometimes, I'll tell you what, sometimes he gets it out before even the mainstream media gets it out. And I'm like, dude, he knows somebody. He knows somebody's tipping him off, like, hey, this is about to happen. Because he's on it. He's on it. I'm like, how did he know?
Sometimes you just get the scoop. Sometimes I'm about to go see a patient real quick. I get the news. I'm like, all right, let me go post this real quick and go help Miss Smith over there with her fractured hip. So I'm grinding while I'm grinding, man. I'm grinding while I'm grinding. My boy.
They're like, I noticed you stopped. You stopped. Is everything okay? You're like, yeah.
Yeah, we're good, man. No, seriously, I'll be like mid-patient. I'm like, I'll be right back. And then I go take the little post.
She's like, are you on
that exercise machine? Because I work at a clinic, and then I do home health. With home health, I got to have everything before I get to their room, to their house. Like in the clinic, I can set it up a way where, I'm going to put you on the exercise bike. And if I know, like, news is about to drop, I'm like, all right, well, you good on the bike over there, Miss Smith? Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, take them off, we good. So
she's like, Raj, where are you? I'm sorry. It was my mother. She needed something. Oh, okay. Oh, you're such a good boy.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you're such a good therapist. Yeah, you
take care of your mother. Oh. All right, guys. We'll see you guys next time. We'll have to do this again, Raj. I had a lot of fun doing this. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to our SF 49ers. And until next time, go Niners. The season is so close. I can't wait. We'll see you guys next time.
The Dre Area Sports Show is brought to you by SeatGeek. Use promo code Dre Area Sports to save $20 on your first purchase at SeatGeek.com. And we are also brought to you by Taryn Roy, the SEO Optimizer. If you're looking to boost your YouTube channel, then check out the SEO Optimizer. Use promo code Dre Area Sports to start your free trial today. Power Brand Systems. If you're looking to build a website for your small business or YouTube channel, then check out Power Brand Systems. Use promo code 300POWER to save up to $300 on your first purchase at Power Brand Systems.